Hey everybody, welcome back to Millennial Nation, and today we're going to have a show on college insight. And as you can see, we have a guest on our show. But first I want to talk to you guys and thank everyone who watched our videos. We have hundreds of viewers that watched our videos, past couple of videos, and we want to thank you all for watching and actually liking and sharing our videos as well. So first, to get into it, we want to ask Kelly here to introduce herself.
My name's Kelly. I am 23 years old. I'm currently going to Hartford Community majoring in business administration, and I'm hoping to graduate in August. I took a winter class. I have 4 spring classes starting on Thursday and 3 more classes in the summer, and I can graduate in August.
So as you can see, she has a lot going on coming up, but her future looks very bright, and we want to get a little bit of information on why she went to college, why she decided to go to college, when she went to college, how long. Everybody knows the process and how much thinking it takes and choices you have to make before you go to college, and a kind of a mindset that you have to be in as well. So first question for you is, so I know a little bit about you, and you waited a little bit before you went to college. How long did you wait before you went to college after graduating high school?
Well, I did start classes at CCBC right after I graduated. I went there for a year and then decided that it wasn't for me, or so I thought. And then I started working at Wegmans and was full-time down in Columbia for about 2 years. Okay. And then I just kind of felt like it wasn't really what I wanted. I wasn't going to get enough out of it. So I decided to move back home and start taking classes.
Yeah, I think a lot of people hit this wall where they feel like they get into a job where it's a dead end and they just don't know where to go from there. Where are you going to go if you're in a job where you don't think there's anything going for you? So I guess what made you get the motivation, or what motivated you to go to college and go for business administration?
I just felt like there was a lot of opportunity in the, business field. I wasn't really sure what exactly I wanted to do, and, I'm still not fully sure. But while I worked at Wegmans, I really fell in love with the coffee shop, and I thought maybe I could open my own coffee shop one day. So starting school with business administration is like the first step.
Right, towards entrepreneurship, right? Yeah. Right. Do you have any insight, Mike?
Coming from working in the restaurant business, once you get out of school, when you go, I guess you look for a place to get a job at that is locally owned, has a few stores that you can at least meet the owner and stuff like that. At Wegmans, they probably give you good standards on how to do everything. I mean, are you going to look for a small place to work at to get the knowledge and all that stuff, hands-on, I would say, and all around working on the business? What are your plans for that?
After I graduate, I don't plan on going right into opening a coffee shop. It's probably going to be something that I would like to do maybe 15, 20 years down the road. Mm-hmm. I'd rather get my own capital built up and, my own stuff just figured out before I just take the big risk of, possibly losing everything and, not really having anything to catch me, because I don't really have anything right now.
Yeah, because restaurants...
Because it could be, really great right now, but, I think I do need to get more experience just in school itself. I plan on continuing my education, and I'm not just done here.
Yeah, that's an important part of opening up a business is, and I know from personal experience as well, because I opened up one and it didn't work out for me, but what I learned is that your experience is the biggest attribute when you go to open up a business, because you're not going to get it anywhere other than working in the field. So you have to basically enrich others before you enrich yourself. You have to work for someone else before you can open up a business for yourself. So that's a good point you bring up, and it's good that you know that, because I made the mistake of not doing that, and I learned from it. But it's good that you know that.
Yeah, and like you said, biggest issue with restaurants, because that industry has the highest, closing rate of all businesses
Right.
starting up. I mean, it's like, my restaurant, me and my father owned, I think it was a little bit over 7 years we owned that stuff. That in the restaurant world is like, holy shit, you made that. Most of them closed, 95%, I think it is, within the first year.
And then did you sell it after that?
Then what we did was we owned another company, so we decided we were kind of gridlocked. We couldn't go any farther. We, every table was filled for lunch and dinner. It was just what we're making is what we're going to make.
Yeah.
There's no way to expand without getting a better location, bigger area. But I know what killed us from the beginning was the lack of capital. It was pretty much we didn't know anything about restaurants. I bought a shitload of books on Amazon, and it was just read every day. Google was number one thing ever. Love it. And just pray customers walk in. Now, today, if I were to do it, I would have at least $100,000 cash sitting for after I open them damn doors.
Right.
That's after I pay the $250,000 to build a coffee shop or a restaurant.
Right.
So always plan what you think it's going to be, double that shit. Because
Yeah.
I've been there, I've done it, and I've had no paychecks for weeks. Because it's either me or pay the help.
Right.
You pay the help first.
Right.
Help and taxes, always pay them first.
Yeah.
Trust me,
Yeah.
IRS doesn't give a shit.
Yeah.
Okay, they call, they send emails, whatever it is. You'll get it.
Yeah. So to backtrack a little bit, I wanted to get before you started, or after, I guess, really in the middle too. It's through your college experience. Do you have any advice, or what kind of mindset did you have to be in when you first went into college, and what was your mindset while you were in there?
The key thing that I think you have to be successful in college is you have to be disciplined. As much as you don't want to sit there every, Friday, Saturday, Sunday night studying stuff, rewriting your notes, highlighting, just doing assignments, not even the extra study, just trying to complete the graded stuff. And that stuff's important too. You have to make sure you don't skip an assignment because you think you might not need it, because when you bomb that test that you thought you had aced, your homework points and all your other points will save you. I've had straight A's since my second semester at Harvard, and I don't really want to settle for anything less than that at this point.
And the sacrifices just
Yeah.
to go to school, it's
If I'm
all your
gonna-
friends that ain't going, they're out drinking. Come on, have a drink with me.
No.
Or do I stay
No.
in? Yeah, you stay in
No
and you say,
thanks.
sorry, man.
Yeah.
I'm going to stay here and study all damn night.
Right. A lot of sacrifices.
Yes.
So we know about your goal of opening up a company, a little restaurant, coffee shop afterwards. That's like 15, 20 years. That's a lifetime goal, basically.
Yeah.
That's something that you want to do a long time down the road. But I want to focus in on what are your goals, I guess, right after college. What is your ideal job, and what kind of field would that ideal job be in?
And that, my friend, is the best question anybody
She
and
has no
everybody
idea.
asks me. I don't really know. I don't know what field I want to focus in. School-wise, I'd like to focus in accounting and economics and, just more of like the financial side of it. I'm good with numbers, and
Always know your numbers.
I took calculus as my business elective.
Wow, that's pretty impressive. That's
Yeah.
impressive.
It's just, I was like, oh, okay, my study partner's taking it, so
Right.
I'll take it, and we'll be
Yeah.
fine.
I barely did multiplication, so.
Barely did multiple.
Still terrible.
And you owned a restaurant business?
Yes.
Jesus.
I'm much better at numbers. Trust me. Ask me what's leave 20% of the bill is $10. Oh, what's that, like 15? I'm like, you're a goddamn idiot. I was under that number because if I didn't get tipped, I'm like, this
Yeah.
person will give you 5 fucking cents.
Yeah.
You bitch.
Were you giving change
Yes.
out?
Yes. Pennies.
No, but this is a good story for everybody out there who's watching. I guess, and for people who are just getting out of high school and they're kind of don't know where they're going to go. And a lot of people are in that situation where they start college and they realize, well, this isn't for me, or they don't start it at all, and they move on to getting into the workforce, and they realize they get into a dead-end position. And I think it's really important to remember that there's always somewhere to go. There's never a dead end at any job. You can always find another job somewhere. at a better position, better pay, or just moving into a better opportunity for less pay sometimes is worth it. You never know. But it's good to know that there's people out there that are still willing to go to college and focus even so long after high school, and that it's not just because you didn't go right after high school doesn't mean that you can't go back. There's always the opportunity to go back, and the proof is right here. And we really wish Kelly the success in her future, and we want to thank everybody for watching the video. And Mike, do you have anything else to add?
No, I mean you're talking about the 15 and 20 years. I mean, I went to college for motorsport technology, so I work on motorcycles, small engine jet skis. I graduated, I would say, like the end of July. September is when we found the restaurant, bought the restaurant. So that you never know what you're going to change into. You know, you might get out of college, get a job at your perfect job, walk down the street, and a little lady just closed up her coffee shop, and you're going to look, and that feeling's going to be, that is my damn store right now. So just be ready for it, because it comes unexpected. And we've all had it. Yeah. You know, you're just like, all right, I don't know what to do anymore. And then the next day something pops up and you're like, holy shit, that feels right. So just like when I closed a restaurant, I was like, I'm going to close a restaurant, get to work from, you know, with my father to push that business. And then that company's getting bought up and I got a job offer that same week. So you're like, the whole thing changed real quick. So
well, everybody knows that there's one consistency in life, and that's inconsistency. So but we want to thank everybody for watching our video, and we want you to comment, like, share it, and make sure you visit our Facebook website at facebook.com/millennialnat, and also check out our YouTube channel. And you have anything else?
Like us, subscribe to us, comment on anything you want, any questions you have, anything. You might have a question for Kelly about college. You know, we'll stay in contact with her all the time. Thanks. Yeah,
well, she'll be on Facebook as well, so you guys can talk to her and also talk to us, and we hope to see you next time.
Yeah, thank you guys very much.
Thanks. Wham!
That wasn't
Good
bad.
job.
Thanks.